Oh, they're not. No. No, no good. You're okay there, Barry. Walk on. Just walk on. And don't jump off until they're all through the gap, Barry, if you don't mind. Tighten up at the back there, Robbie. Walk on up and through the gap. And whenever Robbie's through the gap, we're okay. Right, lads, I'm happy if you
White
are.
flag
Go
is
ahead.
raised.
Good luck.
And they're off. Velocity Boy sets off in front as they begin the descent towards the straight, stretching on about 5 lengths in front of Mr. Cosmopolitan. A further break then to Cliff House, tracked by Noble Emperor. Another 4 or 5 then to Bishop's Lock, and held up at the back in the early stages. Lord Ben and Definite Earl feel well strung out as they approach the turn into the straight, with Velocity Boy enjoying 10-length lead under Barry Cash, followed in second by Mr. Cosmopolitan Jonathan Moore. A break of about 4 then to Cliff House, Brian O'Connell, tracked by the top 8 Noble Emperor and Barry Garrity. Another 6 or 7 to Bishop's Lock and Andrew Lynch. And at the back, Lord Ben on the outside, Dylan Robinson, and on the inner, Definite Earl and Robbie Colgan as they head up the straight. The leader, Velocity Boy, just coming to jump the first. Jumps it with the lead of over 15 lengths. Mr. Cosmopolitan over in second. Cliff House third ahead of Noble Emperor. A further break then to the other trio, Bishop's Lock, Lord Ben and Definite Earl, as they come to jump the flight in front of the stands. Velocity Boy over and clear from Mr. Cosmopolitan, just coming to jump in second, followed by Cliff House, Noble Emperor towards the inside, tracked by Bishop's Lock, the blue and red of Lord Ben, and bringing up the rear as the main group passes the winning post is Definite Earl. Heading into the turn, Velocity Boy bowling along with a lead of 20 lengths, maybe a little more at this stage, from Mr. Cosmopolitan in second. Cliff House and Noble Emperor remain third and fourth, Bishop's Lock behind them. Lord Ben and Definite Earl remain the final pair as they continue on the turn. It'll bring them into the back straight. Out in front and clear, Velocity Boy from Mr. Cosmopolitan, leading the main group, with Cliff House a little closer now in third position. Noble Emperor in fourth, a break then of about 5 lengths to Bishop's Lock, Lord Ben, and at the back is Definite Earl as they begin the run up the far side, nearing flight number 3. Velocity Boy remains clear. Mr. Cosmopolitan joined for the second spot by Cliff House, just about a length away then Noble Emperor. A further 3 to Bishop's Lock as Velocity Boy jumps the first flight up the back, a long way clear. Mr. Cosmopolitan just second with Cliff House, Noble Emperor just behind them, and break of a few lengths then to Bishop's Lock, and the final pair still Definite Earl and Lord Ben. Velocity Boy approaching the 4th last flight now, retaining that clear advantage. Away from it, he remains 20 lengths clear. Mr. Cosmopolitan coming to jump in second, Cliff House and Noble Emperor next. A break of almost 4 lengths to Bishop's Lock, and still at the back Lord Bell and Definite Earl. Velocity Boy jumps the 3rd last flight at the top of the hill with a long lead over Mr. Cosmopolitan. Cliff House, Noble Emperor is 4th. A break of 4 lengths to Bishop's Lock, and a further break of 3 or 4 to Definite Earl and Lord Ben as they begin the descent. Long run to the second last. Velocity Boy still clear. Cliff House in second. Mr. Cosmopolitan driven along now third. Noble Emperor is 4th. Behind Noble Emperor is Bishop's Lock as they approach the turn in. Velocity Boy and Barry Cash retaining that clear lead over Cliff House in second. Noble Emperor gone into third, with Mr. Cosmopolitan struggling on the inside 4th. As they round the turn and head for the second last flight. Velocity Boy out in front and clear of Cliff House second, Noble Emperor third. They've gone on from Mr. Cosmopolitan, then Bishop's Lock as they head on towards the second last. Velocity Boy out in front and clear. Noble Emperor pressing Cliff House for the second spot, but Velocity Boy a long way clear. Noble Emperor a remote second, Cliff House third, Bishop's Lock back and forth as they head for the final flight. And Velocity Boy has been out in front from flagfall, remains a long way clear of Noble Emperor. At the last, Velocity Boy a little awkward but clear. Noble Emperor in second, Cliff House third. Less than 100 yards to race, and Velocity Boy wins well under Barry Cash from Noble Emperor second, Cliff House third, Bishop's Lock back and fourth.